This may be the biggest game in Maidstone's history. Maidstone, one of the largest towns in Kent, and you may ask, how are they making history today? Well, they haven't been in the fourth round of the FA Cup for over 100 years. You can currently find Maidstone in the 6th tier of English football, National League South, but do not be fooled, while they do play in orange and black, they are no Wolverhampton Wanderers. But for their manager, George Elokobi, he did nearly play 100 games for Wolves. So now you've heard about the away side, let's talk about the home side. And yes, I'm not an Ipswich supporter, I'm a Norwich supporter, but I've got to do this part, so let's get into it. Ipswich Town, founded in 1878, are currently sitting second in the Championship after a recent promotion from League One. Kieran McKenna is thriving his side onto more. Some people are even saying they're the biggest club in East Anglia, but we all know that's not true, because Norwich City clearly are. Even Jonathan Rowe knows who to subscribe to. Ipswich are clear favourites today, but by no means you can underestimate Maidstone, as they've had to beat 3 teams to get here, being Barrow, Stevenage and Chesham, and they're all hard games. The FA Cup is the oldest cup in the world, and we've seen magic happen in it before, so why can't it happen today? With Maidstone bringing 4,000 fans, this really is their biggest game, but Ipswich aren't going to make it easy, are they? So the question is, who will win? Now, let's get to the train station, and come on you Maidstone! Yes, and we are back again with another video, and today we are outside this station because we are off to the horrible Ipswich as they play against Maidstone. We've been stuck in the home end today because Maidstone have sold out 4,000 fans. Good on them, but it is one of their biggest games because they've made it to the 4th round for the first time in 100 years, and they've had to beat a lot of teams to get here, being Barrow, Stevenage and Chesham, not including all the qualifying games. There's 3 leagues separating the teams today, so you'd like to think Ipswich win considering they're the biggest side today. I think it'll be a 3-1 to Ipswich. We'll see you in there! Now we get off as we arrive in a quick trip to Ipswich. Only 20 minutes that took. All happening, pyros already being thrown everywhere, Maidstone fans are everywhere. There's so much blue, it's hurting my eyes. Right, so we're here with Riley. What's the score today?
I'm going to go a strong 3-0 win for Ipswich.
It'll be easy. Time for some big Andy facts.
Random facts with Big Andy.
Dearie me. I thought I brought him up right. He's actually sitting in the Ipswich end today.
Huh?
And a bit about today's hosts, Ipswich Town. They were formed in 1878, they're known as the Tractor Boys, and they play at a ground called Portman Road. Now, since 1902, there have been 148 competitive derbies between Norwich and Ipswich Town. In those games, 60 have been won by Ipswich, 58 have been won by Norwich, and there have been 30 draws. But as we always like to remind the Ipswich fans, it's actually been 14 years since they last had a victory over Norwich. Bosh. And a bit about today's opponents. Maidstone United. They were formed in 1992 after the previous club went bust. Now that club actually was in the Football League between 1989 to 1992. They play at a lovely ground called the Gallagher Stadium. Now I've not been there, but I hope to get there at some point in time. And today marks the furthest that this team has ever been in the FA Cup. So all the best to them on that. And a final little shout out, I'd like to wish the boys from Wroxham, under 14 EJA, all the best in our important cup game tomorrow against Aveley. Good luck, boys.
Well, look at this, the FA Cup right in front of us. There it is. And fair play to all of these Maidstone fans. Look at that. Don't know if you can fully see, but they've brought about 4,000, 5,000 today. Honestly, fair play. I'm still trying to get over the fact how many fans Maidstone have brought. That is absolutely unbelievable. Like, look, it's packed out, and then all along that top, that's all Maidstone. Just a non-club. Unbelievable. Very nice touch from the Maidstone players there to go round and clap all the fans for the trip they've made. What the fuck is that? There's fire now going off for this FA Cup game, and here come your teams, Ipswich versus Maidstone. All of them Maidstone throwing balloons and yellow just everywhere with the flames in front of them. Be interesting to see if Maidstone score today, because if they do, we know them 5,000 or so, they're going to go into absolute carnage. 5 minutes in, Ipswich are dominating like you would expect. 10 minutes, Ipswich still dominating, but a brilliant save just pulled off by the Maidstone keeper. 17 minutes in, the keeper is really keeping Maidstone in this. Nearly half an hour played, Ipswich is still dominating, but Maidstone are coming back into the game. There's even a drum in this Ipswich end. Well, Ipswich's number 21, Jeremy Sarmiento, has just absolutely gone on a madness and run off 4 players, but he was unlucky not to score. This is unbelievable. Ipswich just missed an absolute sitter. I don't bloody believe it. It's 1-0 to Maidstone. It's a break and they've just dinked over the keeper and it's absolute limbs in there. And it's crazy. This just shows why Norwich are the better team. So that is half time. As you can see behind me, Portman Road. And it's a very quiet Portman Road at the minute because it's 1-0 to the non-league side, Maidstone. It's unbelievable. As a Norwich fan, loving it. But Maidstone, they took their chance, didn't they? And it was just a counter, and that's what they had to do. Ipswich dominated possession, but they need to do something with it. Maidstone fans are either having a massive piss or are taking ages to eat because half of them aren't out for the second half. Just pause right there. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. If you'd like to join us and help our journey, make sure to subscribe. Anyway, back to the video. Ipswich, and it is number 21, Jeremy Sarmiento. It was a good finish, and Ipswich are back in it. Maidstone really need to get another goal, or I feel like Ipswich might take the lead, as they've just subbed on Chaplin and big players. Well, it's 2-1 to Maidstone, and it's another break, just a bad ball from Ipswich, and they've gone through, put it away, and it's once again carnage in there. I don't know what's happening with Ipswich, but I'm loving it. Ipswich fans are not happy as West Burns has just missed a sitter. Ipswich fans are really not happy now. That was a definite claim for a penalty from them. Well, 82 minutes played, and it's 2-1 to Maidstone. If it stays like this, Championship side Ipswich will be going out. Well, there's 91 minutes been played here, but there's 8 minutes added on, so there could be anything happen now. Well, this has got to be it. On the clock, 97 minutes 50 seconds. Maidstone may have pulled the greatest FA Cup run ever for a non-league side, making it to round 5, and there it is, full time. Maidstone 2, Ipswich 1. Carnage up there, players running over. They don't believe it, as they beat Championship side Ipswich. Full time here at Portman Road. As you see behind me, the Maidstone fans are going crazy as they have just pulled off one of the greatest wins, and that puts them through to the 5th round draw. It's unbelievable, and they've done what they had to do. They're a non-league side. They've came here and they've got the win. Like, it's unbelievable, and they have made history today. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bash!